Hello, love. This message is meant to find you when you feel alone, judged, or misunderstood. When instead of being able to find connection and warmth in conversations with people, it just leads you feeling even more isolated, or it leads to arguments, or just you feeling drained. So, if any of that resonated with you, it is for a reason. And I just wanted to let you know that it is a very specific reason. There are very specific reasons that you're feeling this, and I've noted all of them down. So allow me to break it down for you. Your path is meant to be different. You know that you have the potential and you have it within you. You set goals that are different than everyone else around you. You're not looking to lead the same life as them, which is why your experiences are going to be very different from theirs. And even if they would want to understand things from your perspective, they would not be able to, and there would always be this conflict because they will not be able to raise their frequency to step into your reality, the future version of you that you're already embodying, which is the root cause of this conflict. So their reactions are meant to drive you further, to inspire you, maybe, because a lot of times when we feel judged, when we feel misunderstood, what we try to do is we try even harder to make people understand a perspective or a point of view, and I want you to not do that. It's very important for you to be okay with being misunderstood. Whoever is meant to follow you on your path will understand. You don't need to over explain yourself, because in the end that is going to end up making you feel even more drained and take away the energy you could have used to create your future version and your future life. Please do not do that. Another thing is that you have to be okay with being alone, because at this point you have a choice. Either you settle for less and you settle for company that is not meant for you, so you completely reinvent yourself and change yourself and become less to just so you're not alone, or you could be okay with being alone but whole, so that eventually when you finally are able to be and embody the full version of who you're meant to be, the people that are meant to find you there will find you. So you can either settle for people who are not your soul tribe, or you can wait a little bit and get to that point. And the thing is, I said the word wait, but I hope you know that it's not pure waiting. This is not a waiting room that is just endless waiting, full of anxiety and nervousness about what's coming next. This is your life. This is the exciting part. This is the becoming before the being. And the becoming is infinitely more interesting than the being, because this is where you get to choose who you end up being. You get to choose every little aspect and you get to build it yourself. I always tell this to people that the most amazing thing about manifestation is the amount of positivity and the amount of creativity that it allows you to have, be it a vision board or be it just visualizations. All of that gives you the freedom and the excitement to choose a life consciously that you want to live, and choose your actions subsequently that align with those. And a lot of people look at it as if it's a task, but if you look at it as if it's a task, then it's just going to be a chore for you that you have to complete. But the thing is that manifestation, effortless manifestation, comes not when you look at it as a chore, but when you're naturally aligned to it. And when you know for certain that there's nothing else in the world that could possibly compete for your attention for that thing. So if you're feeling alone, do not choose people who make you feel isolated or alone. If you feel isolated without people, or if you feel that you are open but you're just not able to find your soul tribe for some reason, and you're doing everything right, you're going to places, you're meeting people, you're being a nice human, decent human being, and yet you feel that there's no one in your life that's just there for you, that is just the universe giving you time to work on yourself. And you, trust me, you do not have time to waste, not a second. Every single second of your life is either meant for you to rest and recover or to work on yourself. And connection is deeply very important, but the thing is, it cannot be rushed. True connection comes naturally. If you're feeling alone, there comes a point when you get so comfortable with the stillness that you don't accept anything that doesn't make the quiet any better. So you don't settle for worse company. I always say it's better to be alone than with bad company. And so trust me, once you reach that state where you are happy being alone, where you're happy being yourself, that's when people come in. And so don't use this advice for bad. Don't just reach that state just to ask, okay, now where are these people? Because when you feel that, you know that you will attract positive experiences, positive people, and everything that's meant for you. That was it for today's message. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.